Very good morning, students. As on last turn, online turn, I just explain and summarize the lesson 100 dresses. Sorry. Today we see that thinking about the text, few questions are given. The first question: how is Venda seen as different by the other girls? How do they treat Venda, okay, in a school? So we know she used to look different from other girls. They used to wear very good dresses while she used to come in school in shabby dresses, and the same dress she used to repeat every day. And they used to means other students, other girls, they used to tease her every time. So this everything we see when Venda comes to school, and these are some of the things which you can write, that how does she look like, and how is Venda seen as different by the other girls. Okay, then second question is, how does Venda feel about the dresses game? Why does she say that she has 100 dresses? Okay, so this question you can write that how does Venda feel about the dresses game? So how does she feel? What does she feel? Venda did not show any feeling regarding the 100 dresses game. It is most likely that she was deeply hurt. It could have been one of the reasons why her family left the place and moved to city. She was a girl who was very poor. Okay, this you would have read in the story. So she was very poor, and she knew that she is not having all the facility like other girls and other children of her school. So she was poor, and she came from a long distance, which made her feel dirty. She wanted to draw attention of her friends, so she felt very happy whenever she told her friends that she had 100 dresses, without realizing that they are making fun of her, because she used to come every day in the same uniform, the same dress she used to wear, and the same time she used to tell her friends that she is having 100 dresses. So that was the main reason that student they used to make fun of her. Then third question is there: why does Maddie stand by and not do anything? How is she different from Peggy? Was Peggy's friendship important to Maddie? Why? Which line in the text tell you this? Okay, so this we see Maddie always stood by and never did anything, as she was afraid that if she did, she would be the next target of the children. Means she knew her friend's nature very well, that if she takes side of Venda, then she will be also targeted the same way, and she will be also made fun by them. Then she never opened her mouth. She herself was poor, and therefore felt that if she spoke against the other children, they would target her next. Unlike her, Peggy was a rich girl. This was also the reason why Maddie could think from Venda's point of view. Okay, she used to think Venda's point of view, that, but Peggy couldn't. Okay, Maddie was Peggy's best friend. It seemed as if she was in means in need of Peggy. She she always used to mean support her. She doesn't want to support in that case when she was making fun of Venda, But then also, she used to support her because she knew it that except her, nobody else will support. And if I will be against of Peggy, then whole class will be against of me also. She admired her quite a lot as she said that Peggy was the most liked girl in the room and that she drew better than anyone else. She did not have the courage to go against her. Some of the lines from the text which show that Peggy's friendship was important to Maddie are as follows. Number one, we can say Peggy, who had thought up this game and Maddie, her inseparable friend, were always the last to leave. She was Peggy's best friend, and Peggy was the best liked girl in the whole room. Peggy could not possibly do anything that was really wrong, she thought, and Maddie was sure Peggy would win. So she was about it. She was means sure about it that she will win the competition. That's why she always used to support her. Okay. Now next question is this. I want you to write yourself. What does Miss Mason think of Venda's drawings? What do the children think of them? How do you know? Okay, this question I want you to write yourself in your copy. And as I have told you, you have to submit your copies after completing the work. No one has yet, except those who are coming and attending the school. Some of them have shown me copy and I have corrected their copies, but those who have not yet submitted their copy, I request you to submit the copies in the school, okay, as soon as possible. On next turn, we'll take next chapter, and that 100 dresses second part will be taken, okay, it is here. So this chapter I want you to read yourself first so that when I'll explain it, it will be easy for you to understand it. Thank you. Have a nice day.